My name is Rico, the Dungeon Master for Season 3, the restoration of the 12 Olympians. This season, we'll find our heroes traveling back to the lands of Eris and Enyo within Harmonia, as they adventure through and see what they have accomplished and completed by restoring the 3 fabled relics, the Sickle of Kronos, the Golden Apple of Discord, and the Robe and Necklace of Harmonia. We'll start with Deborah.
I am Deborah, and I am playing a human rogue named Neith. Her name is Neith.
And I'm Matt, playing a dragonborn monk named Ari Futan.
And I'm Daphne, and I play Gilcyra Venfire, who is a halfling druid.
And my name is Rico. I am the Dungeon Master for Season 3 of the campaign. Do you have a diary?
I do.
Are you guys ready for
Deborah's Diary?
Dear Diary.
I'm dead as fuck. Great diary.
Our last episode began at the end. At the end of the castle, where our players were
Yeah, I didn't know where you were going with that.
So, well, that's my first note is at end of castle. So
Oh, good job.
yeah. And then Matt ruined it, so we'll blame him. Where our players heard the sounds of gnashing teeth and frenzied
Skittles.
something.
You wrote those notes sober?
Yeah, no,
Are you
these ones were not
certain?
sober.
Oh,
no,
those
these
ones
were
are
not
not.
sober.
Okay.
These are not sober notes. No, and so our players began to go down the stairs, during which Deborah ruined Martel's plan. Vince crits. And Martel walks over the dead to pull his hammer out of a door, where he begins to hear heavy breathing and chuckling. It's Visgar the Defiler. Neith got in a sneak attack for over 100 damage.
You're welcome.
She was super proud of that. It was pretty awesome. Ari casts Hexblade's Curse and attacks. Our party then begins to fight 4 gargoyles and Visgar. Gelsira decides, let's turn into a mammoth and run over our friends.
Sorry.
During which she crushes Ari and Neith to death.
She didn't. Viscar did.
I have Gelsira turns into a mammoth and crushes Ari and Neith to death with Visgar.
Oh, okay.
She used Visgar to crush us to death.
So we're still blaming her.
That was her deal.
They find their missing parts and pull themselves together. And when they realize that they're in the alternate...
They dead.
Yeah, they're dead.
The alternate underworld.
Thank you.
With our underwear.
Vince becomes a gold dragon.
Oh, shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, took my hat off and I was like, we're done.
Fuck.
Martel bowling ball grips 2 gargoyles and begins to consume them bite by bite.
That's right.
Let's find out in this episode if Neith and Ari can come back after finding out that in this underworld, Hades is female. And if they do come back, if they will let Gelsira live. Let's find out what Vince will do as a gold dragon.
He's going to use Wish.com.
And if our players can defeat Visgar the Defiler in this episode of Some Would Play. We are here to play D&D.
I forgot where Viscar went in the order of...
Oh, just after killing me, he gets to go.
In the order of...
But he only gets to go once after killing me. It's a weird curse I have.
Well,
Wasn't he like black or something?
Wow.
No,
what?
I didn't put a black flag.
Fuck.
What?
no pirates. Yeah.
We're gonna be embroiled in a political scandal someday. I just know it. I'll stand by your side, dear.
I'm the one that's on a DEI committee.
And it's always the youth pastors diddling the kids. I don't know.
Do you want to just start with Visgar and then just go down the line?
No.
Yeah, let him kill us. I mean,
You're
the
already
others.
dead.
They like it. They'll love it. They'll love being dead.
I know I know. Oh, I think it was after. It was after Ari, because I remember he got stunning blowed, and he was stunned until the end of Ari's turn. That's right. So he was last in the order. Okay, I remember now. All right, Vince, it's your turn. You beautiful golden dragon bastard.
Oh yeah. So can you remind me Viscar's physical build?
Yes, he is about 25 feet tall. He weighs 1.5 tons. He has a large, bulbous, round bottom of the body. He has 4 legs. He has 2 arms on a giant torso. He has a steel cage helmet over his face. He would have a giant gnashing maw in his big old belly, which is currently sewed up because a bomb exploded in his belly at one point in time. And he is dripping and oozing with disease and disgusting, vile plagues.
It's just very sexy.
All right.
And I believe he is... No, he got back. Did he get back up? Or is he still prone? I think he used his move to get back up.
Okay. Well, what?
And he has chunks of human and dragonborn stuck to his giant torso and tummy.
Okay.
You actually see pieces of their eyeballs and faces and arms that are just dangling by skin and sinew.
Brutal.
It's pretty gross.
It sounds like a Guar concert. All right. But as my gold dragon form, I want to go ahead and inhale so loud that everything around me hears just... As I turn my head towards Visgar, I want to let out a huge breath. I'm going to be using weakening breath on him. So that is just a DC 21 check. Strength.
Strength?
Strength.
Oh, shit. He's got a 20 strength. He's +5, so I need to roll a 16 or higher. I got an 18.
Well, I hate that.
Oh, okay.
How do you win all of those?
I don't always win all of them. You knocked him prone after you charged him.
That's true.
I successfully failed that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Successfully failed.
Well, as I sit there and breathe out, and your dude just no-sells it like The Undertaker from WWE.
I love that I get that. Watch wrestling.
I'm going to kind of just tilt one eyebrow as I look at him like, noted. And that'll be my turn.
That's it?
That's all I can do.
You don't have legendary actions?
Oh, I do, but it's either...
Don't you have 3 of those a day or something?
Yeah, but there's also the defensive side of them that I'd rather hold on to.
They'd rather hold on to? Okay, got it. I was about to say, I know dragons are pretty fucking beastie.
Mm-hmm.
I know that they've got legendary actions
they're
they can do.
They're like puppies.
All right, noted that you were holding on your legendary actions.
And just so you could see it too, breath weapon recharge.
No, okie dokie. 4 turns?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, you could do it again? Pog.
Pog.
Play of the game?
Yeah.
Poggers?
Mm-hmm.
So Twitch speak for something cool happened?
Yeah.
The fact that your breath weapon recharges after 4 turns is
Just
Pog?
makes me, think of Pogs, which not as cool as
You're
that
so
would
old.
sound.
Jeez.
I used to collect pogs.
I did too.
Me too.
I love them. I was
Yeah.
pretty banger at it. I never lost a game of Pogs. It was all in the slammer.
I'm not sure I ever
all
played a
the
game of
slammer.
Pogs. Just kept buying the stupid.
All right, so that is you. Martel is going to command duel Visgar to turn him away from you guys after he devoured 2 gargoyles, and he is going to fail his weight. That was rolling for Visgar. Visgar is going to fail the check. Visgar looks directly at Martel, and Martel roars in his face.
Meow.
Let me check and see if command duel is an action or a free action. Son of a bitch.
I can look it up for you real quick.
I've got the spell cards right here.
Oh, okay.
Let him play with his cards.
Yeah, let me play with my cards, Dad.
Okay.
Compel duel is a bonus action.
Hell yes.
So then Martel is going to breath weapon
Ooh.
on seeing a big gold dragon now. He's like, oh, I can breath weapon too. And as he roars, he is going to exhale and breathe. What was Martell's breath weapon? Lightning?
Lightning.
Ice. Lightning.
Ice lightning.
He's going to exhale lightning. And Visgar's dex save. 12 plus 2 is 14. Martell's save is 16. Not going to save. Martell will do his rank 20 Dragonborn breath weapon 5d6.
That sounds right.
I think that's exactly right. Matt, what's your breath weapon at right now? Aren't you 3 or 4d6?
Don't you just know I am? I got it here somewhere.
Into the microphone.
Why isn't it on top? Oh, yeah. 16th, I get 5d6. And that's the last time. So it should be.
I was right. Nailed it. 5d6. Damn, I'm good.
You're the best to ever do it.
I don't know about all that.
Better than all those other people's names I don't know.
3, 9, 12, 18, 22, 25. Not bad. 25 damage with his breath weapon.
It's more than I did.
And are breath weapons bonus actions?
No, they're
No,
not.
I think they're just
they are his action.
Regular
Okay.
old actions.
And not to be that Debbie Downer, but you did already use a bonus action.
Yep, I sure did. The compelled duel. But that's okay because Martell has extra attack.
You're just going to let him
Extra
say
attack?
Debbie Downer?
Extra attack. Haha, he has extra attack.
I'm ignoring him.
Unreal.
I'm trying not to give him attention for, that offensive language.
Extinction bursts are real.
And if I remember correctly, okay, he's just going to swing his cudgel at Visgar. 2d6 plus 1d4 fire, assuming he hits.
He always does.
8 plus 5, 13, plus his proficiency bonus. Hey, he hits right on at 19. 4, 10, 13 more damage.
Well done.
And that will end Martell's turn.
Fuck yeah.
It is your turn, Gelsira.
Is there anybody standing behind Visgar?
Visgar is facing Martell. Yes, Martell is behind. Well, Martell would be... Viscar's back is to you as Martell compelled dueled. He turned him around.
I see.
So, yes, if you... I mean, you're going to do what you're going to do. But Martell is there.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to cast Heat Metal using a level 9 spell slot on
his
on the little cage thing over his head.
What's my save? Con?
17. It's going to be
I want to say that's a con save.
Oh.
is sorry.
It's okay.
Why does it not say it on the card?
Don't know.
It says it in the book, but not the card. That's weird.
Why are saves not on the cards?
Well, they normally are. It's just
That one is not?
Well, it's because it's going to be based on her stats.
Oh.
Because it's
yeah.
going to be the 8.
No, the type
Well,
of save I need to roll.
Yeah.
Oh,
the type of
okay.
save.
Not the number.
There is no save.
the
You just
type of
die.
Save. No, I'm pretty sure he gets to make a save.
It's a con save.
It is a con
Yeah.
save versus your magic.
My spell save DC is 17.
17.
Yep.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yep.
Oh, I rolled a 19.
Yeah,
I went on
shut up.
dice.
All right. Well,
You can look over the screen if you want to see the 19.
I know.
Okay.
I believe you.
Is that
Just-
the end of your turn, though?
No.
No, she's got
'Cause
more.
I still need to roll for damage. So
yeah, he's still going to take half damage.
right. So because I'm using level 9 spell slot, it's going to be
Holy.
It's going to be a lot.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it would be 98, but half. So you're going to make that 5 or 4.
Oh, we'll make it 5 for funsies.
Okay. So 5d8.
We'll make it 5 for funsies. He's getting there.
Ooh, 12.
Don't you have
18.
a bite and a claw and a tail swipe?
I do. I was reading
19.
here.
Oh, your other legendary actions?
It says it has to come at the end of another creature's turn.
Yeah.
Which is why I couldn't do it on mine.
Yep.
Okay, so it's 21 fire damage.
21 fire damage?
But then it's going to be big. Every turn it's going to happen again.
Don't forget.
Right.
21 damage. It is Deborah's turn. Oh, it
I-
is
Not my turn.
I would like to actually take one of my legendary actions. Do
at
it.
the end of Deborah's turn.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Do a tail attack.
There you go.
My tail attack is plus 14.
I don't think you can miss unless you roll less than a 5.
7.
Hey, you hit.
All right.
You had to beat 5 on the dice if you're plus 14.
2d8 plus 8. So, wow, that's at least 10. That's nice. 3.
Is the breath weapon recharge on your turn?
Yep, at the end of my turn. So, 14 damage with a tail attack.
14?
Whapap!
We take those 14. All right. Any other legendary actions you want to take?
Nope.
All right. It is Matt's turn. Matt's dead.
I'd like to do another tail attack.
All right.
That one's 9.
Deader than a doornail.
What?
Deader than a doornail.
Yeah, you're dead as fuck, dog.
We are dead.
Oh, that was bad.
Aw, we're dead together.
Yeah.
I only did 11 that time.
Hey, that's still not bad.
Yeah. But I'm a dragon.
I'm a fucking demon.
It's like he went, but just like, like didn't even try.
All right. It is now Visgar's turn, and he's going to attempt to noxious vomit all over Martel.
Delicious. That's kind of fucking disturbing that's a thing.
Noxious
Somebody,
vomit?
yeah, somebody came up with that and wrote it down.
Ah, that was me. Guilty. Guilty as charged.
Gross, you fuck.
Visgar the Defiler is not a nice, clean monster.
Defiler.
He is the Lord of Disease.
Wait, now he has more titles?
So you're saying noxious
Oh,
vomit?
I should have put Visgar the Defiler, Lord of Disease. That is going right there, right now.
First of his kind.
Unreal.
He's now Visgar the Defiler, Lord of Disease. Sweet. Yes, I wrote it down. Noxious vomit.
But that's not like a thing in the player's handbook, huh?
No, it's just the name I gave it.
Wow.
Why not?
Disturbing.
Sounds like what the Zombies Resident Evil 2 did. Bleh.
Calling you a therapist.
19, 2021. Martel's armor is 21. Do I give it to Martel or do I give it to Visgar just for the funsies of
You
it?
give it to Ari.
Ari's dead.
You just give it to him. There's a corpse around.
Martel's at full health. We'll give it to Visgar just for the funsies of it. Now Martel's going to make a con save. He beat the con save on dice, so he is not poisoned or stunned. Okay, good deal. So Visgar the Defiler, Lord of Disease, vomits all over Martel. Martel sticks his head up, looking straight into his gaping maw, and moves his head back and forth as vomit showers all over him. And then he just roars back in Visgar's face, seemingly unfazed as the noxious vomit drips and oozes down his armor and over his scales. Martel does not seem to be fazed by it in the least.
Gross.
And then Visgar is going to claw at him. And 6, nope, and is going to miss. And then he's going to claw at him. And 14 plus 6 is 20. He's going to miss because Martel has 21 AC.
Nice.
That is it for Visgar the Defiler, Lord of Disease. It is your turn. Vince, Matt, keep track of this number 4.
All right. So, is Visgar... How far away from a wall is he?
Facing Martel, probably about 40 feet.
He's in the wall.
Okay.
He is 20 feet upwards from the center of the arena, which was 60 feet. So he is 40 feet away from a wall.
So he's actively facing Martel?
Yeah, his back is to you.
Great. I want to go ahead and move directly behind him to create a flank.
Sure.
And
Sweet. Let's get that advantage, baby.
Yes. I want to go ahead and do that. And then I want to go ahead and try to pin Visgar down.
With your hands?
Well, dragon claws, yes.
Oh,
Like to
okay.
boom, like pin him down, like a grapple.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit. And then if you hit, we will go through contested strength roll to see if you can successfully pin him.
Wait, do I have advantage on that?
Yeah, because he's now flanked.
All right, so plus to hit 29.
That's definitely going to hit.
Okay.
No.
Nice.
All right, so now we're going to go into contested strength roll to see if you're strong enough to pin him down. 18.
All right, guys, it's 29.
Well, I got 20 plus 8.
You successfully pin him down. So
Nice.
Visgar, who was towering 25 feet tall, has 2 large dragon claws push down on his back and his torso and forcefully shove him into the ground.
Does that count as one attack, or is that my multi-attack?
Do you have any free claws?
No, but I do have bite.
You can use your bite.
Boom.
You have advantage because he's pinned. We'll call it prone. Because there's nothing for pinned. Oh, wait. I guess this would technically count as grappled, right?
Yes, sir.
Is he getting mounted? Are you mounting him?
I mean, not on purpose. It's more just like, boom, got you. And then I'm going to be, and bite him.
But what if you, like, accidentally rape him?
I'm not that kind of bard. I haven't been that bard this whole campaign.
It's not
Grappled
about the
doesn't
start
give
now.
you any advantages? That's absolutely absurd.
Well,
gonna
you're
give you
grappling.
advantage. We're going to give you advantage on your bite because he is grappled. The game doesn't say grappled gives you advantage on attack, but, well, he's flanked anyway. It's irrelevant. You're already getting advantage.
Well, I got a 29 to hit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to hit.
Is that, like, always a thing? Like, if a creature is flanked, you get advantage?
Yes, sir.
Does everybody
If
get
you
advantage?
do the flanking maneuver, yeah.
Oh, but it's only the people, well, at least in the handbook, it's only the people directly here.
Is
like
it-
across?
Is it like castling in chess?
Yes, almost.
Weird.
23 damage?
A not-so-secret hidden rule.
Didn't try to hide it at all.
I think so. I've never heard of this.
And then that'll be the end of my turn.
Feels like you'd have to make it to the end of a paragraph to find out about flanking.
It's
That is-
combat maneuvers.
Mhm. And you are correct. Because it talks this, and it's like, and flanking means.
Yeah, that's, not hidden,
See-
but it's hidden.
This is why I wanted the weakening
Yeah,
breath.
it's not hidden, but hidden.
Because I gotta read 3 paragraphs. I'm not getting to that 4th one.
D&D ADHD, the number one killer of players.
Yeah, great combat.
All right, so you have him pinned, right?
Yeah, and just like pen, just bit him.
That's what happened with Hex.
This is why I wanted the weakening breath, because then his strength rolls would have become a 1.
And then he can't do his push-ups.
He can't break the grapple.
Right. With his push-ups.
Martel's not going to burn any more spell slots on improved divine smite. He's going to need them for the fight in the future.
Cold again.
Wait, we still have another fight?
It did do that. Yeah, we haven't even reached the big boss.
You haven't even reached the Lich.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
This is
forgot
just
that.
a mini
We're gonna be
boss.
fine.
I forgot that part.
Yeah,
Okay.
no big deal. I don't have to think about that sort of stuff. I just do the same shit all the time.
Martel will swing at
I'm in trouble.
the grappled Visgar the Defiler.
We're just hanging out with Hades. No big deal. We're probably like going to play
11.
cards or drink. Terrible liquor,
He
but
would hit, but let's see if he can nat 20 with his advantage.
the wine will taste like
Hey, nat 20s with his advantage.
Vomit
Hot fucking
piss.
dog. So he takes Hades' Mercy Cudgel
nice.
and brings it up high over his head and comes down like a hammer onto an anvil. The anvil being the on fire or heated metal cage helmet of Visgar the Defiler. Yeah. He's going to try and dent that metal into the monster's skull.
This monster is a fucking gross thing.
Yes, he is.
Yes, we must kill this abomination.
So 4d6. We have 6, 10, 11,
I mean, we failed
12.
to kill it last time, right?
and
What the fuck is wrong with us?
2d4.
What if this thing like dies this time and then comes back again? It's like, goddamn.
No, we only came back
15.
because the Lich is still.
17. He's going to do 17 damage with
That's-
his first attack.
Kill the Lich. Get that spell ready.
I got plenty of spells. You guys are fine.
No. Kill the Lich. That spell specifically.
I have that spell.
How did
Yeah,
I
great.
do that twice in a row?
Make
It's gonna
sure
be
you
great then.
keep a spell slot for a Magnificent Mansion, though. I was counting on that.
There's actually something
Thought he didn't prepare.
different. There's some bards don't have to prepare spells. It's
Or
just the ones they know. But I actually have something for that. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry.
It does not sound.
He is going
Have
to...
I led you all astray this far?
Justin, the player, has high charisma.
That's true.
He is going to attempt... Well, he's not going to. He's going to use Banishing Smite. He thinks he's got the power to do it. The next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, your weapon crackles with force, and the attack deals an extra 5d10 force damage to the target. Additionally, if this attack reduces the target to 50 hit points or fewer, it banishes it.
Nice.
Ow.
Is the 50 like
hope that picked up.
It's within reach.
the 50 is within reach?
With the 5d10 in his base attack, the 50 is within reach.
Let's
Within
do this.
reach, but not guaranteed by
But
any
not
means.
guaranteed. So
Come on, Marty.
Martel will use his extra attack. And as he uses his extra attack, he begins to pray. Matt, number is down to 2. And as he prays,
That's terrifying, by the way.
he is surrounded by a vortex of purple and black flame that wisp and trails up his body, up to his Hades Mercy cudgel, and he roars furiously, so loud it shakes the walls, and he swings down at Visgar the Defiler. 13 plus 5 is 18 plus 6 is 24. He's going to hit. Let's see if he can crit with... Does not crit with advantage. But he does successfully hit. So he has 2d6.
I'm doing a good dice roll dance.
Do me a favor, Vince.
Yes, sir.
Pull up 2d6, 1d4,
The gods love it when
and
you dance.
5d10.
So they'll just give you shit. It's great.
And roll that for me.
Is that why
And
you have
let
such
me
a good
know
wife?
if it does 20 plus damage.
That's why rain dances work. The gods
39.
just like it when we
39
dance.
damage?
Mhm.
Like, we love that shit. What do you want? Rain? Fine.
So as he bashes into the head of Visgar the Defiler, the swirling purple and black fire leaps from his cudgel over the entire body of Visgar the Defiler. You feel between your claws the simultaneously icy hot feel of hellfire as Visgar's body is wholly consumed. Visgar lets out a loud, gurgling death throw as his body slowly begins to dematerialize, but in a way that looks like something is being liquidly deconstructed, like it's starting at the top of his head, and as the fire burns down his body, it's like his head and torso are like flowing water,
Mm-hmm.
and just disappearing in on itself. And then there is a large explosion of fire as what is left of Visgar the Unholy is just half of his cage. Helmet still burning red from the heat metal that you did to it. And there is a big black sludgy circle in the ground and then a pop in the air as the plane seals itself back up. And Visgar the Defiler, Lord of the Disease, is now Visgar the Bitch, Lord of the not ever going to be in this realm ever again, as he was successfully banished, smited.
Nice.
Fantastic.
The dance works.
Before my true polymorph ends, I would like to go ahead and use Change Shape as a gold dragon to transform into my character, Vince.
X.
Okay. And at which point I would like to use Power Word Heal
Okay.
on one of my party members.
The party members' bodies aren't there.
What, they're completely not there?
We are
Yeah,
completely smashed.
Visgar was banished from the realm. There are no parts of their bodies left in this material plane.
Fantastic.
We were stuck to him like goo.
Hmm.
We were
I do have
glued
something
to
else,
him.
but I don't think we want it right
Is
now.
It's
it Wish?
fine.
Tell
We-
me it's Wish.
We
No.
come back after a while.
No.
You guys just go ahead
We'll
and kill
be
the lich.
fine.
All right. Well, then.
We're in a party together, so the party settings will mean we'll get a little bit at least, I think. Because we did it in the game settings.
Well, then I'll go ahead and just turn back into my regular form and end my polymorph spell.
Lame.
I had wild shape.
Nice.
I re-wild shape.
Is the helmet? Is it still hot?
As long as your spell is still going, it is.
I stopped concentrating.
Then the spell ends.
I'd like to keep it as a keepsake.
You can, and it would actually fashion over one of your shoulder pads if you were able to get it like studded
Ooh.
into it. You could wear a trophy of Visgar the Defiler,
Ooh.
Lord of Disease.
That could be fun.
But how big was his fucking head?
It was pretty big.
Right, but like, I mean, a normal
This
helmet
is
would be
World
crazy
of
as a shoulder
Warcraft
pad.
shoulder armor. How are you not getting this?
To be as big as
She's
she
a
wants it to be.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I know. And she's
Well, only half of the helmet is there. The other half was smited with him.
got weird fashion sense, weirdo.
He just keeps getting weirder. That's the
Don't mind what old dead boy over here says. You can totally get that affixed to one of your shoulder pauldrons.
And I'm
It's
going to.
totally okay. And hold on you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Hades looks at you two, and she smiles very sincerely, and she says, "Oh, well, my job just got incredibly easy." And then you hear from off behind you, across the river Styx and Souls, you hear the gurgled scream of a large, ugly, pus-filled demon who only has half of a helmet and burning in purplish black flame, falling from what would be the sky or up, and comes and lands with a loud thud, and you see a dust plume and bones fly up. And Hades says, "Oh, looks like somebody has already done my job for me. This will be relatively easy." And then, in front of you, Deborah, and in front of you, Matt, a whole row of doors begins to shoot up and shoots back into the underworld. And you've seen these doors before. Both of you have seen these doors before. You know that these doors are back to where your physical body should be. And you know going through these doors will cost you 1 permanent HP, but you can, at your leisure, walk through the doors, as there is a nice planar connection here, thanks to the actions of somebody that was still alive.
I walk through a door.
And you go to open the door.
I open the door
How do you open it?
with my stupid claw fist.
Push or pull?
Oh, pull.
Good
pull.
call. It's a pull bar. And
We
you
pushed
open the
every other
door,
time.
and you see Jelsira and Vince and Martel standing on the other side, panting heavily from their battle. And there's no Visgar the Defiler, Lord of Disease.
Hey, did you guys do the thing?
We did.
Did
Good
you walk
job.
through the door?
Oh, I walk through the door.
Hey, there you go, because they wouldn't have been able to hear you beforehand.
Papa, hey.
And then out of the black, ashy goo pile that was Visgar, you see Ari materialize up. I don't know if any of you have played Death Stranding, but there is, you have, okay, so then I will try to explain this to our audience to the best of our ability. Ari begins to materialize up from the ground in this black, inky liquid goo that begins to build and pile on top of itself like a reversed waterfall of black ichor, and begins to talk, and the gurgly voice eventually becomes Ari's voice, and Ari walks out of the pile of ash and that was Visgar. And there is Ari. It's really hard to describe that effect.
Yeah, it's like the reverse snap where it's
Yeah, but it's not like dust or anything. It's like liquid, inky, stringy.
I feel like you did a
Fluid.
good job. I visualized it.
Nice.
Yeah, it sounds awful. It sounds gross.
No, it's you coming back from the underworld.
Yeah, it's gross there. This is a gross thing. What's
as
up, guys?
Neith,
Did you
I
win?
want to kind of
Good
like
job.
poke my head to see if I can see through his door and see if he comes back just as goo.
No peeking. I closed my door.
All you can see is other doors. You can see Ari's other doors.
And they're all
So-
beautiful. Way cooler than your doors, by the way.
Doors are identical.
Got a better paint on them.
There is no paint on them. They are charred. They look like charred oak. The handle is barely hung on. The latches are made out of like pitted, gross, like old iron. It looks like it could use some WD-40. They're not beautiful doors.
And here I was picturing like the Monsters Inc. like
No.
the conveyor belt of doors.
These are shitball doors.
Hades,
Yes,
may I ask you a question?
please. I've got nothing but time.
What if she said no?
And as soon as we're done with this conversation, I'm going to go play with my new puppet.
Nice.
I'm very excited for you for
I'm
having
excited.
a new toy. This will be quick. In the past, when I have gone through these doors, I have ended in the exact same situation and state that my body was in when I left it. However, when I left my body this time, there really was no body left. Can you tell me how that would work?
So she walks up to you and she pats you on your shoulders and she does like a police pat down. She's like, you appear to be all in one piece. And she yanks really hard on your right arm and then it rips away and separates from the body. And so my sincerest apologies. Let me put that back on. And she takes your joint and like puts it back into the socket. And she like tries to pile the flesh back up. And she's like, all right, you're good enough. Yeah, you should be whole up there. You should be. I can't make any promises, but you should be okay.
I mean...
Oh, Ari, you are 100% whole. All right, you were just fine. You don't have
I just don't know that you're
broken
whole.
joints or anything like that. But, yeah, I presume you will be healthy and whole enough. I mean, minus a small portion of your soul. Thank you very much. I have enjoyed our time together, but you appear to be okay.
Thank you, Hades.
It's been my pleasure. I mean, I didn't do much. I think Martel did all of the work, but
All of the work.
I didn't do much. He had 70 HP. Visgar had 70 HP left when he Banishing Smited. And when I saw it was 5d10, I was like, there's no way he could fail this. With 5d10, 2d6, and a d4, there's no way he could not do 20 damage because it's 50 HP or less. And he did 39, which was more than enough.
Boom.
But yes,
Dance help.
you should be just fine.
So Neat takes a big breath.
You think that's air you're breathing?
I mean, it's more...
That was from the Matrix.
It's more mental than anything else. And grabs her door and pulls it towards her, closes her eyes, and walks through.
And you hit your face in the door. Thunk. Your door doesn't open.
Oh, because it's a push door now.
Yours is probably a push door. His was a pull door.
Wait, I even told you yours was a... Damn it. And I rub my forehead. Ooh. And so then I try to take the handle and then push it.
And it pushes open nice and easy. Doesn't even creak. Your hinges are golden. They're much nicer than Ari's. And your door handle is a beautiful braided golden serpent.
Ooh.
It's pretty. It's a pretty door.
That does sound pretty. Well, I would like to open it and then step through as I do the backhand wave to Hades.
Ah, nice. Very nice. And Hades smiles ear to ear. She's incredibly excited about that backhand dismissive wave. And you walk through, and much like Ari, who materialized out of black hellish goop, you see Neith, who, as she's walking through her door, you guys don't see the door, but as she's walking through her door, her body is materializing out of that black, slimy, ooey goo, like a reverse Death Stranding, where instead of the black liquor going down, the black ichor going down, it's going up. And Neith is materialized whole and hale, minus 1 permanent HP. And you see Ari and Jelsira and Vince and Martel. And Martel is breathing heavily as he just banished a rather powerful and large demon.
I
Did you
do a
guys
body
win?
check.
Everything is there.
Everything's good.
Everything is there. Yeah.
I'm really.
You actually lost about 3 pounds.
I didn't know I had 3 pounds to lose.
It was, unfortunately, some of your useless regular daggers.
Oh.
You no longer have your regular boot daggers, and you lost some of your cloak daggers. And Ari, you have lost 1 of your gloves.
No! How do I get it back?
I don't know. You probably go to hell and see if it's still there.
All right, I kill myself.
Do you really? Do you suicide?
Yeah, I do. I want my
What?
glove back.
Seriously?
Yeah, I take out Zatoichi and I slice my own fucking throat. He loves this shit.
All right.
Good
So,
for him and
Do
good
I
for me.
notice that Ari's trying to do that?
I mean, yes. Yes, you do. Are you going to attempt to stop him? If not, he is going to successfully slit his throat and go back to the underworld.
Yes.
Oh, goody.
I want my
Contested
fucking glove
PvP.
back.
I wanna pull out my short sword. I still have my short sword, right?
No, Zatoichi needs this blood. You can't kill me. Come on.
No. All I'm gonna try to do
trying
is
to-
use the sword and
She's
like
trying to
knock
put-
it.
Yeah, she's trying to deflect your sword.
That's
from
all I'm
slitting
trying to do
your
is deflect it.
Zatoichi, get my blood, dog.
Well, it's going to be a contested dex roll between the twosies of you.
Oh man.
As
Use
you
my
are
new die.
both proficient in your weapons, you and Marshall, you in your weapon, it's going to come straight down to who has the highest dex and who rolls better than the other. Both of you guys have luck left, right?
Yep.
Oh, this is going to be fun. You get your modifiers plus your proficiency bonus.
Luck. I can use luck?
Yeah, you can use luck. Didn't you have... You have all 3 points left, right?
I do.
Deborah has 1 point left, right?
I am not going to use luck.
Okay.
Um,
So you get your dice roll plus your dex modifier plus your proficiency bonus because both of you are proficient in these weapons.
27.
22.
So you go to deflect his
What is
blade,
wrong with you?
and you
My fucking glove back.
barely...
Not fun. You could just ask your god for it back.
Nope.
You are not fast enough, and there is a loud gurgling sound as Zatoichi cuts clean through the head of Ari as his body collapses and his head rolls backward towards the wall, and his head has a shit-eating grin with his tongue lolling out.
All right, back to the underworld.
And you are back there at the underworld.
Hades.
And then Hades turns around and she looks back and she says, "To the Lich already?"
No, I'm missing a glove.
And then she looks around. She says, "That one right there?"
Is it that one?
It is that one right there.
Yes, that one.
As you were pulling yourself together, it was a piece that you had missed. It was
Unreal.
buried under some ash.
Do I see any of Neith's shit?
Yeah, you see about 3 pounds, which would be 4 or 5 iron daggers just chilling, laying on the ground.
Can I grab Neith's shit?
Absolutely.
This will be fun. Okay, I grab Neith's shit and my glove.
Excellent.
I check myself now. Do I have everything? Am I good?
You got both of your gloves.
I
your
look
cloak is
around.
there.
Is there any other
No,
bullshit?
there's nothing else.
Okay, I
No.
grab
You were
Neith's shit.
just short your one glove.
Cool. And I said, "Thanks, Hades. Can I do the? Can we do the door thing, or do
Yeah,
you need some
the
time?"
doors are still there. There is the one open door, and then there is a second door behind it.
All right, pop through the open door, and then I try the door. I give it a pull, give it a push. I
Oh,
don't.
it
I'm
pulls
not
right
a
open.
fucking weirdo. I just
It pulls
I
right
pull
up.
it open. I go through another door. Or-
Yeah, yep. You go through the second door, and much like the time before when Ari materialized out of the black goopy
All right,
ichor,
minus one more.
he does the same thing again.
Is it
His
just-
head is attached?
Is it just one?
Yeah,
Or is it two now?
Two.
Worth it.
And Ari comes back. His head and body disappear, and they go into glowy wisp and swirl back into his being. And Ari is back, and he's holding his glove and an arm full of daggers.
Here you go, Neith. I found your shit.
And there are about 4 or 5 of your missing daggers, your boot daggers and your hidden cloak daggers.
Neith rolls her eyes as she is wont to do, takes the daggers, looks at him and goes, "Huh, now I got an extra dagger."
I materialized Zatoichi and I asked him. I say, "Was it good?"
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Can you always come back?
Not always.
How
but
often can you come back?
A lot of times. Man, but don't try to kill me without my permission, please.
125 more times?
I'm down to 124
Oh, right.
because I lost one, then I lost two. So
That's
that's
right.
3.
So 124 more times? Well, we should just do that always.
I mean, what? No, like when it matters, like when I lose a glove in the underworld.
Oh, all right.
We're trying not to die. I'm going to give you lots of great.
Who was
gloves
that?
to
Who were
eat.
we talking to?
What?
Who were we talking to? Zatoichi's asking you. Who was that
Hades?
woman down there?
Oh, that's Hades.
Could we kill her?
I mean, no, she's not on the list.
Hmm.
She's on the good list, I think. Right? Isn't she on the good list?
What is Hades?
Yeah.
What is she?
God.
She's a god?
Yeah.
I've never slain a god.
Well, we're going to slay some gods, not that one though.
I'm amending
Different gods.
our deal.
What's the deal?
Oh.
I want the blood of a god.
Oh, easy peasy. Where
Like,
do I
the
sign?
rest of this blood, I don't care about. This is now irrelevant.
Yeah, but this is meals, right?
No, I to seal our pact permanently, I would like to slay a god.
Oh, okay, we'll do that. Where do I sign? Just right here?
Well, there's no signing. If
All
you
right,
agree
I
to
sign.
it, it's no.
We're going to kill a god, yeah.
Pantomime in the
problem,
air
yeah.
sign. So you see, you hear half of a conversation Ari is having with. You can't see what it is
I materialized him.
in a sword form.
All right, whatever.
He's still a sword. So Ari is having half of a conversation. You are hearing him say, "That's Hades. Hades is a god. Where do I sign?" And then he pantomimes signing something. And you guys hear a slight hiss in the air, and you see a tracer of red sparkly fire, like a 0.5 millimeter pen flourish in twinkling spark and ash, and then a small hiss. The pantomiming was absolutely unnecessary. A verbal contract would have been sufficient, but since you went the extra miles, Adoichi thought he'd make it look pretty too.
Nice. Thanks, buddy.
So you guys have no idea what he just signed or what Zatoichi was saying, but he was just talking to nobody and pantomimed signing in the air.
Yeah, I'm confused.
I just shake my head and then I want to look around and get my bearings. I just came back from the underworld. What am I seeing again?
So you are seeing two gargoyles that have straight fucked off who are shivering in terrified fear. As Vince feared them, they are still scared for their unholy lives. Like up in the corners of the wall trying to hide in shadows. You see what appears to be like a foot and some chunks of tail of other gargoyles that look like they've been bit into. Like you can see jagged teeth marks like in what would have been the stony flesh, just like 1 foot and some tail. And you look around and you're in a cave that's about like 60 feet tall. You're standing in the 40 feet away from the nearest wall, with the other walls being like 80 feet away from you. And you hear like flapping wings. And you can recall that you were in or under or on a level of the castle.
So there's still more stairs going down?
You can't see that from where you're at now. There are other doors, though. There are 3 doors, one left, one right, and the door directly behind Martel.
Are any of them open?
No, they are all closed.
What are they made of?
They are made of...
Oh, gross.
Oh, no. Oh,
Okay,
no.
so I don't know how well you'll be able to visualize this, but your husband is Matt, so you very well may be able to.
Oh, no.
Have you seen the stretched out skin of a scrotal sac? That appears to be the flesh that
No.
these doors are made
No,
out
you've
of.
for sure seen it. Not from me, but like we watched Waiting with Ryan Reynolds.
The Batwing?
Oh.
Batwing.
Oh, my God.
So the doors appear to be made out of like stretched out wrinkly skin that is flittered with hairs. And it
Oh.
appears veiny and almost translucent, but it is like a little bit darker. It's kind of a dark, opaque-ish flesh color.
Do they have knobs?
Yes,
in
they
it?
do.
Oh,
They do.
God.
No, they are balls. The handles are actually made out of large, giant, it looks like bull testicles or giant testicles. Have you ever fought a giant?
No.
Have you fought orcs?
Yeah.
Yeah, they appear to be large, giant orc or giant testicle
God.
door
I
handles.
recognize what those look like. Okay. Are there hinges on them?
Yes, there are hinges.
The hinges will be on the inside. Okay, that's interesting. I go up to the one on the left
Sure.
and I try to put my ear as close to the door as possible without actually touching it
Gross.
to see if I hear anything.
You don't hear anything. You hear. Have you ever put a shell next to your ear and you hear as the wind blows through it? It sounds like the ocean.
Yeah.
That's what you hear coming from the other side of the door.
Oh, Neith, you have to get closer. You have to make contact to hear through things. I say to Neith.
Well, you come here and listen then.
No, I'm not doing that.
I walk over to the door opposite. So I went to the left one, right? And so I'm
You go to
going
the right door?
one. And I do the same thing. I get as close. Like I try to hear through the crack, where the door jam or whatever. Like I'm trying to go without actually touching anything.
Make a perception roll. Make a perception roll.
Please let me know when I have a second.
You can have a second whenever. She's rolling dice right now.
Yeah.
All right. So as she's doing that, I want to do whether it's a stealth roll, deception, sleight of hand, whatever. But I don't want her to know it's for me, but I want to secretly...
Are you going to mage hand push her face into the ball sack skin?
Yes.
Nailed it. As I was asking about bourbon, I was listening. I was like, he's going to mage hand push her face into the ball sack skin. Let's
I rolled
see.
a 16.
To hear, you hear on the other side the shuffling of footprints and the dragging of steel on stone. Like the scraping of steel on stone. And like low grumbles and moans. It sounds like it's another army of the undead on the other side.
And I start to turn my head to tell everybody what.
Don't fast enough. I'm very sorry. So as you start to turn your head, you're what color is your mage hand? Blue?
Purple.
Purple? You see a purplish hand right as you start to turn your head. You see it out of the peripheral of your eye. And it pushes your head into the fleshy sack of the door. And like your face, like as your face is pressed into the door kind of collapses a little bit, like it's pushing inward with skin from the top and the bottom, like cushioning the top and the bottom of your head. And then the mage hand pulls away and you were able to pull your face off of the flesh door. But for a minute, your face was hugged quite comfortably by some warm, short-haired, fuzzy, wrinkly skin. And Martel laughs so hard he falls over on his back, and he is just laughing maniacally, and there are tears streaming out of his eyes, which you can't see because he's got his helmet on. But if he did not have his helmet, you could see real-life dragonborn tears as he is just having a raucous laugh at your face being pushed into this skin door.
It's beautiful.
No traps go off.
No, there's no traps. It's not sticky. It's not
that was
wet.
part of why
it's
I
not
wasn't putting
slick.
my head on it.
It is like legitimately just like ball sack skin.
Ball
And I
sack
recognize
skin.
the purple of the mage hand.
Has your mage hand always been purple?
I feel like it has.
I think so.
Then yes, you recognize that of all the people here, only one person has ever in their life cast mage hand. And Bindi is not here, so it can only be one other person.
I might have mage hand now.
Do you really?
I might.
That'd be dope.
I
I
didn't prepare it for sure, but
Is
after
that a level
feeling
one?
It's a cantrip.
Oh, it's a cantrip?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
the hairy, fleshy ballsiness of the door on my face, I turn and I center my gaze right on to Vince.
You hear Martel fall over laughing his ass off. Like legit
Yeah.
LMAO. You do have a level 1 spell?
level 1 mage hand, yeah.
Nailed it. So you've never used it yet.
Never
Nobody
used
else
it.
knows that you
Yeah.
have it. But now you've seen his. You know his is purple. You could fuck with people because nobody knows what spells you have.
Do I have to
Far away
prepare cantrips?
am I from
No,
Vince?
cantrips don't have to be prepared. Vince, where were you when you cast the spell? You were center of the room. 60 feet away. From
Ooh.
door to center is 60 feet.
Okay. So I'm going to dash over to Vince, pulling out Twisted and Fate.
Whoa!
Jesus
I
Christ.
didn't think I thought you were going to use a
PvP.
regular dagger.
Do we need to go into initiative?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. All right, Vince. Everybody roll initiative. Martel is not going to roll initiative. He is too busy laughing.
What the fuck's happening? Why are we going into initiative?
Neith has pulled out Twisted and Fade and made the dash action towards Vince.
Oh, that's fine.
22.
Martel is not rolling initiative, so we're going to put him here at the
Wait,
bottom
what
of
was
the pile.
initiative? Hold on. Oh,
Dex
I got it.
modifier.
23.
Oh, Vince goes down 1. Ari goes up.
Wait, Ari's fighting too?
Everybody's rolling initiative.
I don't know. I just do what I'm told, man.
Ari's not fighting. Neith is flying at you, but we are going into initiative. Everybody will get a chance to react.
Oh, I guess I would have to
Jelsira?
Oh yeah, I would definitely.
I'm at the bottom.
Martel is at
29.
the bottom.
Oh, I rolled a 5.
29.
I used to luck for that.
Did you?
I'm pissed.
All right.
You're about to find out. Pissed Neith. You haven't been traveling around with Neith as long as everybody else has.
It was just a little ball sack to the face, man. Calm down. Neith, you're first. I think you're out of luck now, though.
No, I got one left.
Oh, okay.
I got one left. Don't worry. I didn't waste it all on you. I wouldn't have done that, but I did.
Here's your caltrip, homie.
Oh. I don't know where that came from.
The
Okay.
edge of the table.
Where all caltrips come from.
That's what a D4 is. It is a fucking caltrip.
Mm-hmm.
Yours
Vince-
especially, because those are some sharp metal points.
What hat hair do you have on your head?
Don't worry.
It's
I'm
a
not gonna stop you
cavalier
at all.
with a feather in it.
Martell is laughing maniacally in the background.
Just kill him. He goes to Hades
I-
and comes back. It's fine.
I was about to say, is Vince about to find out what happens when somebody dies?
I thought Vince
You
already
haven't-
died once.
You have died once already, haven't
Deborah
you?
was excited about it. It was great.
I was.
That's
Big
right.
fan.
I forgot you had already died once already.
Kill
Actually,
him
we may
again.
not have needed to roll initiative, but
That's why chaotic.
You don't know that.
Ari is just going to let this shit happen.
so I'm dashing, and the idea is I'm going to do one of my spin slashes off on the side where Vince's feather is on his hat,
Nice.
and I'm going to cut his feather off and put a slice from ear to chin.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Just a nice little paper cut right down the
With
cheek.
Twisted and Fate, you fucking animal. Roll the hit. I wish you luck, Vince. I hope she misses. But she very likely won't with Dex modifier plus proficiency bonus.
Oh, she'll probably hit me. I'm not made for combat.
25.
Oh, it hits.
That's definitely going to hit. I have you at 17.
Yes, sir.
All right. Roll just a small slice, right?
Yes, I'm
Just
trying
roll-
to be precise here.
Roll half damage on Twisted and Fate.
Okay.
So 1d6 and 1d6 instead of their 3d6 and whatever the other one is. I forgot. They're too strong.
One's a 2d6, one's a 3d6.
Yeah, so just roll 1d6 for both. I hope she didn't roll max. I hope you didn't just get sliced for 12 damage.
14 damage.
Vince, you're going to take 14 damage as a flurry of daggers comes in your direction, and you can hear with the alacrity and precision as they cuts half of the feather off of your hat, and the second one very, very gingerly gives you like a small little razor blade paper cut across your cheek.
Oh.
And then it is Ari's turn. Martell is still laughing his ass off. Oh, why did I close this?
Ari. Oh shit. Ari uses his turn to talk to Zatoichi and say,
Speaking's a free action.
So you amended the terms of our contract. What does that actually mean? I guess I should inquire because I'm fine. We're definitely going to kill a god and you're going to get that blood. But like, I feel like we should have a chat about what you mean by amend the terms of the contract.
Well, the contract was, when we first met, is that for me to be your subordinate, I needed blood.
Yes.
Constantly, all the time. I demanded it. And now, because I've amended the contract, I don't care about the rest of that blood. To be your subordinate, we need to kill, well, forever, until your soul becomes mine, we need to kill a god.
Okay.
I need the blood of a god.
So what happens until we kill the god?
Well, nothing. I mean, either the god will die or you will die and your soul will become mine.
Right. But like until we kill the god, or can I still use you as a weapon?
Absolutely.
Are we still cool?
Yeah, absolutely.
So like nothing changes. We're just
Not really. I just need to
want
feed
God's
less.
blood.
Yeah, now I just want God's blood.
Oh, okay, cool. Good
I mean,
chat.
I won't be mad if you continue slaying with me, but my ultimate goal now is to slay a god.
Cool.
I didn't know you rolled with those kinds of folks.
Oh hell yeah.
This is going to be fantastic.
It will be absolutely.
I've got a great wielder.
Okay, so do you want to watch this fight that's happening now? Because
Oh, absolutely.
I couldn't give a fuck less
Can
what's going on.
I not be a sword? Can I watch this as a
Yes.
demon on your shoulder?
Let's do that.
Sweet.
So my action is to make Zatoichi a demon on my shoulder.
Nice.
So we can watch
he
together.
changes out of his. So your action is to change Zatoichi from sword back to demon and call him forth physically. So he's just going to fly there and float like over your shoulder and watch the scuffle.
Yep.
Nice. And he sits crisscross applesauce with his hands like this and his little tail flickering back and forth like a cat's would as they watch in interest.
I love it.
Yeah, Zatoichi's cool as fuck.
Yep.
I like his personality. He's a great little demon. Vincent, it's your turn.
Ooh. I think I'm just going to kind of turn and chuckle, and I'm just going to go and put one finger up and go, don't. Do you have more than 150 HP?
Oh no! Oh
Do
no!
it.
Not power
Kill
word
Are you,
kill.
are you going to send her back to the underworld? Because that would be
Yes.
funny as fuck.
No, I'm doing power word stun, which just instantly knocks her out and puts her prone and unable to act.
Oh.
Oh, yes, that would be smart right now to do.
Well, I mean,
As
you
we're
aren't going
trying
to
to
You
go
just
out.
attacked me.
You weren't going to do shit about
Just
it.
pushed my face into a pair of balls.
And now
Boo. Ari and Zatoichi go, boo.
You guys hear Ari and Zatoichi in the background. Boo! And Martel, boo!
actually the way I want to do it is the Michael Scott don't.
Does she get to roll a save against your
If she has 150 HP or fewer, it just happens.
fuck? And this stuns her and knocks her prone?
Overwhelm the mind of a creature you can see, leaving them dumbfounded and unable to act.
For how long?
Until this turn it just hits, and then she's able to make a successful con save at the end of my turn.
At the end of your turn. So at the end of your turn now.
Well, no, because this one hits. And
Oh, at the end of your next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So it's basically stunning strike.
And she's dumbfounded.
Yep. So you are standing there looking cool with your wicked pose, and then all of a sudden you forget what colors are, and you forget that there are 26 letters in the common alphabet, and you don't know what Twisted and Fate are and why you are holding these pointy things. And you can't turn around because you forgot how legs and upper body motion works. So your arms become lax. You can still breathe just fine, but all of a sudden you don't know what a door is or what daggers are or what you were even doing here. But you did hear quite clearly, don't. And then all of a sudden you just decided you didn't want to. And it is Josiah's turn.
Don't ever go to bed before I do.
I could have power word killed.
I would have just come back.
See, you would have just come back.
Yeah, but then
I'd
just-
much rather be power word killed than
that's what we
That's
fucking
wanted to see.
Inuyasha sit void is what I'd rather die than be sit void.
I cast de-escalate. Oh, I don't have that spell.
You can attempt. You
could've
can
gotten away with that.
you can attempt to de-escalate.
Well, it's a little late now.
No, it's not. You can roll charisma to see if you can convince the party. Well, at least one of them. The other one is too dumb to know what de-escalate means.
Is that a
To
type of
stand
food?
down.
Yeah, I take out my bag of baklava and start eating it. And then I look at Vince. And I'm like, hey, Vince, I know you haven't been with the party as long as the rest of us, but Neve doesn't like that sort of thing when you push her into a door of balls.
No, you're nailing it, though. Doing a great job over there.
I'm sorry she attacked you with Twisted and Fate, but that's just kind of how she is. So I think you should apologize.
Oh, no. This is all good fun. See?
Make a charisma roll.
Oh,
Josiah.
my mage hand's going to be purple,
Oh,
too.
I don't have very high charisma.
Vince, you are going to make a contested charisma roll.
Oh, he's definitely going to win this.
That's the correct way to play it.
What?
Have my mage hand also be purple.
For the lulls in the future?
Yeah.
Oh, well, 19. That's higher than I normally get on charisma.
23?
And never
Well, fuck,
tell.
it was a really good, compelling argument, but Vince was not too agreeable to it. You thought that was a really, really great idea. You only understood half of what she said, but the tone and inflection in her voice felt really warm and comforting.
It's okay. No worries here. I'd have no plans on killing anyone other than someone trying to kill me.
How
She
about
barely cut you, you pussy.
Trying to kill you.
If I was trying to kill you, you'd be dead.
If I was trying to kill you, you would have been dead.
I don't think you could have killed me in one hit.
I think if she crit, she
Didn't
probably could have.
And then I could just do cutting words and make that crit not happen.
Oh, can you? Oh, shit, that's right. You can do that as a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. I don't need. No, I could have killed you. I could have brought. Actually, my next move just would have. My next move would have been hilarious. Actually,
what, did that count as my action?
No, talking's free.
Okay. I'm going to cast Greater Restoration on Neve.
There you go.
She didn't even take any damage.
Well, right, but Greater Restoration is not a healing spell. It's an effect.
Oh, what's Greater Restoration do?
It
Oh, this is great PvP. I fucking love it. You guys just killed a banished
You know
demon,
what?
and now you guys are fighting
You
amongst
know what?
yourselves.
What level are you casting that at?
I was looking to see if I had a spell that could like make her better so we could continue this thing.
Right.
Wait, is it my turn? Heal.
We're really good at prolonging
it basically just reverts an effect on the targeted creature.
I'll drop a 6th level counter spell. No.
You can do that as a reaction?
Yes, I can.
Well, that sucks for you, Jelsira. Enjoy your burnt spell.
Also, enjoy your Why are you doing this?
Because he's got Magnificent Mansion, you guys are going to sleep in it, and everybody's going to have all their fucking spell slots back. It's fucking irrelevant.
Vince, can we just
This
stay
is
in
great PvP.
Can we just stay in your mansion and then we can drag?
Oh, sure. I just
drag
need to
Neith into
do
it.
one more thing.
Oh, it's your turn, Vince. We're at the top of the order.
All right.
Nope. Neith. Oh,
I don't get a
never
turn?
mind. No, you don't get to act until the end of his next turn.
Oh, right. I get a roll on the end of it.
So your turn is to do nothing. Ari, it's your turn. Your turn is to start drooling on yourself.
Boo! Is this thing over or what?
I mean, I'm good with it being over. I just need to do one more thing.
What are you gonna do?
Just one more thing.
You going to take any actions? Are you going to
No,
hold?
I'm just gonna hold.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold.
All right, it's your turn, Vince.
I'm going to cast mass suggestion at 8th level. Can I get a wisdom save from you?
From her?
Yes.
Jedi mind trick. Never happened.
Kinda.
Yeah. That's what mass suggestion is good for. Well, one of the things it is good for.
I only 11.
All right. So this
I think that beats his spell check.
Nope.
this just lasts for 30 days, but I'm just going to say we're friends. You don't want to attack me for any reason. And there it is. For 30 days, your character cannot attack me for any reason.
So on day 31, watch out.
All of a sudden, 31 days later.
Holy shit, he pushed me into balls.
Yeah, I just wake up dead of night, like, excuse me.
Wait a minute.
But that's it.
Denise, you can go ahead and make your save. What's your
What is
spell
it, a
save
con
DC?
save?
19.
19? Jesus fucking Christ. That's a really high spell con save.
Oh, yeah, no,
man,
dude,
it's
she's screwed forever.
I got
con.
my charisma up to 20.
How long are you going to keep her blind, deaf, and dumb?
Oh, no. I can end that effect.
Oh, okay.
16.
All right, so you do not save on your own.
That's okay. I'll go ahead and cast Magnificent Mansion and then just go ahead and end that, what was it? Howard Stun? Yeah, I'll just...
So all of a sudden, you can taste colors and see sound, and you can breathe again. You remember that you're in a dungeon, and you remember that you guys just killed a demon. You're sitting there holding your daggers, but you don't know why, because the demon's already dead. You remember coming back from the underworld, and you see half of a feather on the ground, but you no longer have any ill will towards Vince. He is like your best friend right now.
Oh, and I'd like to cast Mending on my hat. And fix my feather.
Fuck you! I don't
So
want a feather!
there is half of a feather on the ground, but his hat regrows a new feather. But you're not mad at Vince anymore. He's like your homie. You guys are like BFFs.
Hey, Bihin.
What's up? All right. Bedtime?
Do I remember what I heard beyond the door?
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Oh, I don't remember how I got over here, but I remember that I wanted to tell you all that just beyond that door right there is another horde.
Ooh, let's go check it out, but after we rest.
After a word from these sponsors.
Is it time?
What's a sponsor?
Oh, shit. Well, we'll find out next time on the next episode of Somewhat Play. Thanks for listening, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the in-party PvP. That shit is the absolute best. Only took us like 97 episodes to get there. Have a great time. We'll see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Some Would Play, a production of the Outsanity Network. Join us again next week as the story continues. Find us online at www.somewouldplay.com and be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter at SomeWould Deborah is at Sonyataki. Rico is at R1C0. Daphne is at Dafterthought, and I am Psychedelic M. If you enjoy the show, please tell your friends and share it with others. And remember, in real life, you needn't roll for initiative, so just seize it.